Zwom. Doot, 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 doot. BMO.
Hey everyone, and welcome to another BMO Creative crypto video. So this one is about the Atipa Tcoba. Looks like a mammoth, right? That's because that's what it is, really. The Atipa Tcoba, which means man-eater in the Koasati language, was a mythological monster of the southeastern tribes, a huge creature that ate plants but would also prey on humans. Its appearance varied greatly from tribe to tribe. In some tribes, the man-eater was described as being bear-like, similar to naked bear monsters of the northern tribes. I did a video about that. In other tribes, such as the Creek and the Seminole tribes, man-eater was described as a feline monster, similar to a giant mountain lion. I did a video about that. In the Alabama and Koasati tribes, many modern people associate big man-eater with mammoths. The description of the Atipa Tcoba is a large four-legged animal bigger than even moose or bear and covered in hair. They made a very loud roar and growl so deep that it vibrated your insides. The Penobscot Indians of modern-day Maine give more details in their legends and histories, like the creature's inability to sleep lying down due to giant inflexible legs. It was said that the beast was near invincible to ordinary human attacks and could only be wounded on the soles of the feet. If they were able to separate one from the group, it was possible to make them run away off a cliff, also to kill them. A trunk is not mentioned, the word trunk is not used, but a long tail on the face and then a short tail in the back is described. And huge teeth, like a giant boar's teeth, is also described, which is probably the tusks. Some folklorists believe the legend of man-eater may have been inspired by mammoths or mastodon fossils only that may have been found by ancient Native Americans, but skulls are never found with a trunk, and they describe a long tail in the front, so I think they actually saw them. But that man-eater did not eat people or even eat meat, according to modern scientists, because elephants and mammoths are believed to be herbivores, meaning they don't eat meat. However, there are many herbivores that science would tell you doesn't eat meat, like cows and deer and horses, and yes, even elephants. But there are many videos out there that show them eating meat. I'll include a video link showing an elephant catching and eating fish out of a river. But I also think that the way elephants attack humans by grabbing them with their trunk and pushing them to the ground, and then biting them and picking them up with their mouths, is probably how a mammoth would also have defended itself if it was being attacked by people. And if you don't stick around to see the end of that story, even if the elephant or mammoth doesn't eat the person, it looks like it's trying to eat them, and then you just run away. The thing is that any animal that only eats one kind of food becomes extinct very quickly compared to opportunistic animals. I think mammoths did probably eat meat like modern-day elephants, just not very often, just like modern-day elephants, because mammoth fossils have been found on every continent except Australia and South America. According to science, they lived from the Pleistocene, which is over 2.5 million years ago, right into the Holocene, which started 11,000 years ago and continues to this modern day. This is also why some scientists, as well as cryptozoologists, actually agree on something, and they think that there may still be some mammoths alive today. The most famous mammoth type is and was the woolly mammoth, largest bones found, in fact, was a woolly mammoth. It was 14 feet tall and probably weighed around 14 tons when it was alive. In any case, sometimes the monster's name is translated as cannibal or big cannibal in some texts, and that is a slight error in translation. The Native American names for this monster literally mean man-eater in every language that it's described in, which is interesting. This creature is not human or humanoid in any story that I could find or that I know of, but is always a giant four-legged animal, very hairy, with the long tail on the front and the short one in the back. So, what do you think of the Atipa Tcoba? Leave a comment below. Anyway, that is going to do it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe to BMO Creative for more crypto videos. Thanks so much. Bye.